achievement through attitude is a great concept. Attitude helps people achieve whatever they want, and our next guest helps people achieve through attitude. Please welcome Philip Stringer.
Well, thanks for having me.
Tell us what Achievement Through Attitude, your company, does.
Well, what Achievement Through Attitude does is we're a place where you can go and define yourself through your attitude. We've come up with little phrases and slogans that talk about character, courage, respect, unleashing the fury when necessary. And you can gravitate towards that. You can put it on, you can wear it, because I can. And it gives you some direction. Something you can hang on to.
I looked at your website and you have a pretty impressive display of you crashing through this big brick wall. What's that meant to illustrate?
Well, what we were trying to do there is, first of all, we're trying to think outside the box a little bit. And I'm like, well, what haven't we seen done? I'm like, well, a brick wall, we can build some bricks and run through it. And it was just, along with the words, I wanted to give something visual that when you put your mind to it, you can do it. That anything is possible. You can knock down your walls, you can achieve whatever you want to achieve by just doing it, thinking it, and believing it. And that's what the brick wall was for me, and I hope that other people can gravitate towards that and use that as something that they can go to and watch it and be like, look at this guy. If he can do this, then you know what, I can get out of bed and I can go to work and I can do this and I can be good at whatever it is that I do.
Well, in a down economy, a lot of people are seeking to redefine themselves. Are those who many of your clients are?
Yeah, we, anybody that needs a little, just something to hold on to, that's what we want to give you. If you're a little bit lost or you're a little bit down, you can go to the website, you can look at a shirt that says, warrior. That's what I'm going to put on today. That's what I'm going to do, and you do it for that day, and then maybe that'll carry on to the next day. Or maybe you go back to the website and you find something, perseverance. I'm going to persevere today. It's about being selfless, I guess, is you look at giving something to somebody else also. When you can find it in yourself, it's infectious. When you have that warrior attitude, let's go, and people are like, well, yeah, let's go, so that's what we're trying to do.
So anybody needing a little infusion of enthusiasm or a little just prod in the back can go to your website, they can purchase things.
Mm-hmm.
They get also consulting from you directly?
Yeah, well, that's something that we're working on right now. There's a direct number that you can contact me, and we take all calls. I'm available, and we'll try to answer all the questions that we can, the best that we can, and help everybody get where they need to be.
But it's primarily an online business. That's
yes.
your major thing. So
yes,
you have what do you have? T-shirts.
We do T-shirts. We have a men's line and a women's line, and then there's a book that I've written about these attitudes, and that's also on the website. And you can go to Facebook, you can tweet, you can blog, you can follow some of the things that we're going to do. Next week, I'm going to New Orleans to participate in the St. Bernard Project, where we help. Volunteer to help build some of the homes down there.
Oh, rebuild some of the Katrina homes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So it's an ATA team project that we're doing.
Terrific. Yeah. Well, I know one of your endorsers is Coach Tim Singleton. We had him on earlier this week, and so this is for athletes, for business people. Who else can benefit?
Pretty much anybody that wants to make a statement. What do you believe in? Let's put it on. Let's go for it. Let's do it. Stop talking about it. Live it. Make a difference in yourself, make a difference in the people that you touch. So I don't think that there's really not a demographic or an age group or, whoever. I mean, I've given these shirts to 70-year-old people and 15-year-old kids, and you get wonderful feedback from it,
What's your background? How did you develop your winning attitude?
Well, I don't know, through a lot of ups and downs. It's one of those things where, I failed in business, you failed in love. What do you keep, you keep getting up, you made a mistake, you learned, you keep moving forward. And, it's brought me to this point where it was, I think in the past, everything was about me. And once I got past, it's not about me, it's about what I can do to help other people. It's brought me to this point. My mom she goes, it's not about what's happened to you in the last 5 years. She goes, this is a compilation of what you've done, for 40 years. And it's brought me to this point where, I want to help people in whatever way that I can. And I thought that this was the best way to do it.
A little altruism, a little profit motive kind of combined. It's great when they can work together.
Absolutely. If we can help you get where you need to be, and, we can help achievement through attitude, keep moving forward and be here next year, that we want to do that also.
Well, terrific. So people can just decide, well, I'm feeling a little down today, I'm do that, or maybe they're going to have a tough project, something they want to approach, and they just need that little extra jolt. This is just that T-shirt or even a mug might be something that would help them do that.
Absolutely. And what we're going to start doing on the website is we'll post an attitude of the week. You go check it out, and maybe for that week you can grab onto that for that week. Whatever it may be. We were talking about before we sat down in here about believing the unbelievable. So whatever that means to you. If you've got, well, I can't get here and do this, but oh, you know what? Maybe I can. I'm going to believe the unbelievable, and it's something to gravitate towards and to hang on to, and it'll, hopefully it helps people move forward to get where they want to be.
Well, maybe educators or nonprofit people, are you going to reach out to people who are having seminars for other ones and maybe distributing as a part of any event, really? Yeah,
absolutely. Whatever we can do, we'll do. It's one of those things, if I can do it and I can help, I'll be there. It's pretty much that simple. And it's a very simple concept. Your attitude, and there's a question you can ask yourself, what has your attitude got you? Or where has it gotten you or not gotten you? And it's pretty simple. Good attitude, people gravitate towards you. A bad attitude, people are like, whoa. So we're looking for that, hey, let's go, let's do this, we can do it. That type of enthusiasm. Turn it on. Let's get out of bed, let's hit the floor with your feet and let's go. Get up and do something. That's all, and that's all we're trying to do. We're trying to keep it fun and have some levity with it, because you don't take yourself too seriously, but in the same breath, you've got a vision that you see, and I just want to help you reach that vision, make that happen.
Well, it's been said you can't control much about the circumstances or your environment, but you can control your attitude, and I guess that's what you're encouraging people to do, to be positive, to be self-aware, to be courageous.
Right, yeah, treat people how you want to be treated. That's all, If that attitude is, if you're about integrity, be about integrity. Let people know that, hold them accountable, because you're making them better by holding them to a certain standard that you hold yourself to.
What are some of the other slogans? Because I can, that's certainly something.
Let's see, the because I can, that was kind of my mom's, whole bravado. Because I can, I'm like, why did you do that? Well, because I can. It was funny, I met a lady from Australia. I was at an event, and it was a 4-day event. And I started talking to her, and she's like, I'm like, why for 4 days? She just looked at me and she goes, because I can. There, it's enough said. We've got some that be true, be you. That's on the women's clothing, and that's just be who you are. Be comfortable in your own skin. It's not this isn't an easy thing to do. You got to work at it. One of my favorites, impose your will. You can do that on anything, and most people, they try to do it every day, whether it's with their kids or at work or, in this sporting event. They're trying to impose that will, and they think they do it without knowing, that's what you're doing. But, this is all about imposing your will for the betterment of others.
Do you anticipate more? The product lines will continue to grow?
Oh yeah, I've got, I'm going to say I probably have almost 250 of these little phrases. They're 1 word, 2 word, 3 words, because you want people to see it and it makes an immediate impact on them. You don't want them to have to try to read the message. And, we'll keep putting them out there as long as people keep gravitating towards it.
Well, super. Thank you for your inspiration to all of us. The website is Achievement Through Attitude, and you can reach Philip Stringer online there and get a dose of his infectious attitude.